Hello friends, we have voiceovers now. I am new, a vtuber slash digital artist. Today we are making emotes again, for the third time. In this video, I'd like to explain several points of improvement in making emote illustrations. Without further ado, let's begin. Let's start with the most basic of basics, canvas size and DPI. Emotes are rendered on very small canvas sizes. For reference, Discord recommends a square canvas size of 128 pixels. It is then downsized to 32 pixels wide. On Twitch, you can draw on a square canvas anywhere between 112 to 4096 pixels wide. For more customization, you are also allowed to upload through different image sizes of 28, 56, and 112 pixels. Now, let us talk dots per inches. For comparison, I have here a 112 pixel canvas with 3 different DPI settings. This is 77 DPI on a 112 pixel canvas. And this is 144 DPI on the same sized canvas. It looks the same. However, this is how 300 DPI looks like on the same canvas. You can use 300 DPI on a 112 pixel canvas for drawing emotes and it'll turn out great. You can also draw on a 500 pixel canvas at 72 DPI like how I do in this video if you plan to use it outside of emote purposes. Now, I'd like to introduce the first finished artwork of this video, which leads me to my next point of improvement. But first, the next point of improvement I'd like to talk about is usability and impact over aesthetic. We use emotes to portray emotions. The use varies from illustrations, which are mainly intended for view. Sometimes emotes may have softer colors and lines that directly affect visibility and impact. How usable is this emote? Does this express emotions accurately the way people want? It's good to ask these questions through the drawing process. Exaggerated, intense expressions are more favored than cuter expressions in this case. Bigger, bolder, and more extreme shapes are impactful and easier to understand even when downsized. The next point of improvement I'd like to tackle is readability and clarity. Much like messages, emotes are also meant for reading. Once emotes are downsized, it's important to still be able to easily see the core elements. Thicker line art assists best with clarity. Thin lines, on the other hand, are hard to read. You can also zoom into emotes to solely focus on crucial elements, just like this. If you'd like to see what your emote would look like in actual use, you can use the application's navigator window. It can be helpful in checking and adjusting the composition of your art prior to rendering. Another point of improvement I'd like to point out is if an emote is something you can connect with in the first place. If an emote looks good but doesn't provide you any sense of value you can put into use, then it's more of an artwork to admire instead. For example, if a chatter is too anxious to say hello in messages, they might find use in an emote that represents awkwardness. To summarize, the key pointers for making effective emotes are usability, degree of intensity, readability from a distance, and value. If an emote caters to some form of need that resonates with people, is easy to understand and use, then it's effective as an emote. If you have other tips as well, please share them in the comment section. I hope you learned a few things from this video. See you soon.